Deciding which Pokemon to target in a doubles game is one of the finer skills that VGC players have to learn, where many games are won or lost by it. So for this week's Funday Monday, I told everyone to scrap that decision making entirely. All damaging moves must be spread moves. The only thing you have to decide is whether or not your ally gets caught up in that crossfire. I've got two replays that show just how exciting it can be when everyone is under fire. The first game of the day comes to us from Tim, using a Trick Room team with a Psy-Spam core and lots of good wide attacking options. He's going to lead with Armarouge DDD in order to try and get his Trick Room up, as anyone who's played Series 1 before is well aware of. The choice Tim has to make here is, do I save my Tera and get smoked by Earthquake, or do I use my Tera Grass and drop to Bleak Wind Storm? Tim does something that is neither. He will instead choose to wide guard, correctly calling out both moves from his opponent, who is apparently also participating in this Funday Monday. Earthquake and Bleak Wind Storm will both not hit their targets, and one turn later, a boosted expanding force is going to bring home the win for Tim because Dawnblade decides to forfeit. The second game of the day comes to us from Gil X Mayhem, who is going to lead with his personal favorite combo and also one of my favorites, and that is Symbiosis Florges. In this case, it is going to be sitting next to his Iron Moth, who is going to consume the booster energy to activate Quark Drive, and then is going to get the choice specs from Florges in order to further boost its power. So we're about to see a Helping Hand Choice Specs Quark Drive boosted Heat Wave that almost KOs the water type Urshifu. And then Iron Moth immediately goes down to the counter attack, making a very explosive first turn for the players. On turn 2, Urshifu attempts to get an Aqua Jet in for some reason before going down. Dazzling Gleam is going to pick up the Urshifu, but not do that much to Gyarados. Helping Hand is going to come out for the second time in this game, but this time to the Florges, who is going to do a Dazzling Gleam, I believe, here in just a moment. Yes, NDD goes down, but not before giving that boost. And the Florges is going to pay that Helping Hand forward by now giving it to the Dragapult, who's going to clean up this game with a Dragon Darts. And I would like to note that out of 4 turns, Gil used Helping Hand on 3 of them on 3 different Pokemon, and I thought that was really cool. And that concludes this week's Funday Monday. The theme for week 9 is as follows. We interrupt this Funday Monday to bring you some breaking news. Bauerdad has said that many of these submissions this week were outstanding, and he would like to give extra treatment to 2 more replays. So there's going to be a part 2 of this week's Funday Monday. The special will be airing Wednesday morning. And now back to your regularly scheduled Funday Monday. You are not allowed to terrestrialize until one of you is down to your last 2 Pokemon. Submit those replays, and I'll see you next week.